Hello. I'm so dehydrated right now, but yeah. Hello. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the most recent episode of Monday Night Raw from December 29th. How I usually do these reviews, that I go over all the matches, the segments, and rank them all, and give the full show a rating at the end of it. I haven't watched Raw since November 10th. That was the day John Cena won the IC title. I haven't watched the show WWE since December the 13th. So yeah, I've taken a break, obviously, but low key revisiting what's it called, finally getting back into it with a fresh perspective. Honestly, I thought it was a great episode. Everyone thought it was crap. I thought it was fine. So let's dive right into it. So let's go. So I just rewatched the Vision and CM Punk's segment to open up the show. It started off as the Vision, the usual glaze fest, and this time they added Austin Theory to the mix. And yeah, we don't need to worry about that because it really does not matter at all. What matters is when CM Punk came in and it was a Braun Breaker alone in the ring and a CM Punk 1v1 on a promo game. This was my first time seeing Braun Breaker cut a promo since 2024 when he was feuding with Jey Uso. So this was new for me, and low key, let me just say it, he really improved. Last year he wasn't as good. I even think earlier this year he wasn't even the greatest at the promo game, but he has really stepped it up. He's doing really well at that. I enjoyed this segment with him and CM Punk. Great back and forth. I'm gonna give it a 4.2 out of 5 to start off. Pretty cool there. So yeah, cool. So the next up you had was the Women's World Championship between Nikki Bella, Raquel Rodriguez, and Stephanie McCurry. I'm just gonna say it was a fun match in my opinion. Nothing too insane, but I thought it was a fun match, and I definitely think it was better than expected. For sure, in my opinion, this is Nikki Bella's best match of her run so far. And yeah, Raquel still looks good, and that's really about it. Stephanie McCurry got the win. So yeah, I'm okay with that. People are crashing out about it for some reason, but alright. I'm okay with it. Cool. I'm gonna give it 3.6 out of 5. I thought it was pretty fun. So yeah. Next up was the segment between the Kabuki Warriors, and then Rhea and Io came in at the end of it. For the segment in ring. Oh wow, someone's doing fireworks outside. For the segment in ring. Sorry. I thought it was fine. I don't know. It was carried out very bizarre. The one highlight from this though is when Asuka just screams at the top of the lungs, "Kyrie!" And yeah, it shows that Kyrie Sane is still incredibly scared of her. So yeah, that's that there. But then out comes Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, but then they get decimated. So yeah, wait, no, they stood tall. I have no idea. I actually forgot the ending. So let me go watch that and I'll get back to you. So I just rewatched it and I saw that Rhea Ripley and Io Sky stood tall. So that usually means that they're gonna lose the title match next week. I don't know. I don't like to assume that, but it's what Doodle said, and yeah, I might be inclined to agree. But I don't know. At the same time, I think at the same time they might win. They might win it. I don't know. We'll see what happens later on. But the segment was kind of throwaway, low key. I don't know. I mean, it was. I thought it was fine. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a 2.8 out of 5. I wasn't really there for that. So we'll see what happens next week, I guess. Next up was Gunther versus R-Truth, and it was a serious version of R-Truth, but he got squashed by Gunther, and I feel like this is even better for Gunther in my opinion because after this John Cena retirement thing. I really want them to push Gunther to be like the absolute biggest monster ever. Let him go on the biggest win streak of all time. I'm exaggerating there, but let him go on a really big winning streak. I don't know if he could put a title on him. Maybe put a title on. I have no idea. But have him go on this monster run. This guy retired John Cena, and this guy's just going on an absolute tear, retiring people. He retired Goldberg, retired John Cena. Next could be AJ Styles or Brock Lesnar. We don't know yet. I really want WWE to push him to the moon, to the fucking moon at that point, because he is doing tremendous work, getting tremendous heat. The theme song has aura, by the way. He is undefeated ever since coming back with that theme song, and yeah, he's had bangers after banger after banger, except for this match. This match was mid, but only because he squashed him. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5. I love what they're doing with Gunther. I love the heat he's getting. I love how good he is as a heel. So good work. Gunther wins 2.5 out of 5 though, because the match, it was a squash. I don't really like watching squashes, so yeah, whatever. Oh shoot, I already messed it up. Next up was Rey Mysterio versus Austin Theory, and kind of a throwaway match, but I thought it was good for the time it got. So yeah, it showed that Austin Theory still looks pretty good. I love his in-ring ability. And Rey Mysterio, he's moving like he's freaking 25. He is doing amazing. Man, I love watching Rey Mysterio. My goodness, dude, because he's like what 51 years old now, but he's always wrestling like he's 25. It looks so amazing, in my opinion. I think this, yeah, no, Logan Paul attacked Rey Mysterio after Rey was about to destroy Theory, and that's what ended the match right there. But after the beatdown, Penta makes his return, and he's helping Rey Mysterio, so that could be some program working on there. Penta, this will be his first time feuding with the Vision since like what June of this year, so yeah, that's a pretty interesting revisit right there. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, for the match, I'm gonna give it a 3.4 out of 5. I thought it was decent, so yeah. Penta's back as well. That's another highlight. Let's move on. So as well as that, I haven't heard a Maxine promo at all so far. So this was very interesting to me. Becky Lynch being a crash out is always so fun to watch in my opinion. I'm looking forward to the match next week. Although like I just said, I haven't watched Raw since November 10th. So I haven't seen anything from Maxine except for like one vignette, and that was with Natalia. Um, so I don't know. This is my first time seeing a promo from Maxine, and I'm not even lying. She did pretty well with this. She carried it pretty well, so props to Maxine there. I haven't seen her do a match yet, so we'll see what happens next week. I'm gonna give it a 4.2 out of 5. I thought it was a very good segment, very well done. So yeah, let's move on to the main event. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. So yeah, we'll see. The main event was the World Tag Team Championship between AJ Lee or AJ Styles and Dragon Lee for people who don't get that joke, versus the Usos. And earlier in that show, we saw a backstage segment with Jey Uso like contemplating or being skeptical about this opportunity, saying nothing's going my way and all that. That was the reason why I picked Dragon Lee and AJ Styles, because like I had a feeling Jey Uso things would not go right for him once again, and he would crash out and turn heel. That didn't happen. We got a great ass tag match though. Yeah, it was a banger. It was, how long was it? 18 minutes long. It was so fun to watch. Pretty insane. The near falls were honestly pretty insane. The Usos, I love watching the Usos. They're amazing as a tag team. Singles, they're okay, but as a tag team, they're peak. I'm sorry about that. My brother's screaming for some reason, but yeah, what's it called? The Usos are now the new World Tag Team Champions, and what was a great match, a great ending there. Also, it leaves AJ Styles to go on a singles run for his final year, which makes me sad to think about because that's going to be the last year of AJ Styles. But the Usos being tag champions, it almost feels right, and it almost feels like the Raw tag division. It seems to be getting even better and even better throughout each champion. We went from the Judgment Day, 2 defenses in like, what, 100 days? We went from the Judgment Day to now the Usos, one of the best tag teams of our time. So I love this decision. I love how they're bringing up the World Tag Team Championship now. I'm going to give the match a 4.5 out of 5. It was a banger to close out the year, and it was a nice shot to see the Usos. It was a nice closing shot to see the Usos as tag champions to wrap up 2025 there. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good decision as well. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm gonna enjoy this run because look, I would love seeing a Usos run going in for next year. So we'll see what happens there. Although I do wonder if they're gonna continue with that Jey Uso crash out storyline, which I don't know. But yeah, here are the rankings there. Yeah, I'm gonna give the show a 3.8 out of 5. I really enjoyed the show, and yeah, that's really about it there. This was like the first time I took my time recording this. Like I started recording at 7:30, and now it's 7:54. So yeah, this is like my first time I actually like took my time with the videos. So yeah, hopefully it gets better. Hopefully it's better than what I originally did, which was rush through everything. So yeah, hopefully this was better. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Happy New Year. It's on Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Good night.